Today I wanted to share a very nice mental model that I've implemented with some coaching clients in the past. It's worked really well with some great results with my clients, so I wanted to share it with you guys and girls today. If you're experiencing emotional, painful stings when you lose or miss positions, or if you're finding yourself not having the best clarity in your decision making, this mental model will help exceptionally well. So I'm going to share that with you in a second. But if it's the first time checking into the channel, first and foremost, welcome. My name is Pat Bailouni and I'm the founder of Master Your Trading Mindset, which is an education and performance coaching business. And we work with retail and institutional traders all around the world, helping them overcome the psychological challenges that hold them back and helping traders continue to scale funding, all those types of things. It's the first time checking into the channel and you don't already have a copy of the Bulletproof Your Mindset tool. Please grab a copy of that. That's going to be extremely useful in your trading, making better decisions, lowering emotional volatilities, etc., etc. There's a link in the description, so check that out. Now, this mental model or this exercise that I've passed on to a couple clients is a form of visualization. Now, some of you guys and girls may use visualization in your life or in your trading, and I think it can be an exceptionally useful tool. Now, I'm going to run through the visualization exercise first, and then I'm going to explain why this is so powerful in more detail after. The visualization exercise goes like this. Before you're taking a position, let's say you're looking at a euro-dollar long position, for example. Price is entering or getting close and about to meet your entry criteria, you're about to put on an entry. What I encourage you to do is to take a step back from the charts and just close your eyes and go into a little bit of a visualization. Visualize the particular position on euro-dollar doing two things. The first visualization is you want to visualize euro-dollar hitting your entry criteria, meeting your entry criteria, and then playing out in your favor. Visualizing the position, meeting your processes, your criteria, you putting on the position and the trade playing out in your favor. The second visualization you want to do and really get that clear in your mind how that looks and picture that in your mind, it playing out in your favor. Eurodollar doing exactly the same thing. It meeting your processes, it meeting your criteria, you putting a position on, but then the position playing out not in your favor and taking you out for a loss and seeing your stop loss being taken out, you taking a 1% loss or whatever, however much you risk. So what you want to do is you want to do both visualizations. You want to do a visualization of the trade playing out in your favor as a win and the trade taking you out for a loss. The key thing here is you want to be visualizing your processes, seeing the market align with your trading plan, seeing you execute, seeing you put your stop loss in, seeing you manage that position, one for a win, one for a loss, your process is playing out perfectly. Both outcomes are taken accounted for. And what you're doing in this situation is you're priming your brain for no matter which way the market goes, you're making the correct decision according to your processes. I talk a lot about process-based versus outcome-based decision making. This particular visualization will do two things for you. First and foremost, this visualization will ensure you're making process-based decisions. Because if you're making a decision as a trader based on just thinking that this position is going to be a win, and you're disregarding your process, disregarding your trading plan, you're thinking about this individual trade is going to be a win, you're not making the best decision as a trader because you're not thinking about the larger sample space, you're not thinking about your processes, your plan, your edge, you're thinking about winning this individual trade based on the fantasies and ideas you've created in the virtual market. That's what inconsistent traders do. They think about the individual trade, it being a win, trading based on the fantasies and ideas they've created in the virtual market. So what this visualization practice is going to do, because you now visualize taking a loss on this position, is you're going to open your mind up to realize that if this trade doesn't actually align with my trading plan or my processes, it's not something I'm willing to take a loss on, therefore I shouldn't be taking this position. I'm not comfortable taking this position because now in your mind, you've opened up your mind to realize that the outcome can be a loss, so it better be a position that aligns with your processes or your trading plan. Okay, so you're going to really open up your mind to realize that, hold on, this has to be a process-based trade. If it's not, and if I'm just making a decision based on what I think the outcome is going to be, I've realized that the outcome can be a loss, so you're going to take a step back, you're going to build that self-awareness in that moment, and you're going to realize, hold on, maybe this isn't a position I want to take. So you're going to ground those unrealistic expectations in the outcome, and you get more present with what's actually happening in the market. The second thing that is going to happen in your mind is you're going to create more realistic expectations on the outcome. Truth is, nobody knows what's going to happen next in the market. The trade could be a win, the trade could be a loss. So when you visualize both outcomes, you prepare for both outcomes. The reason why losing for most traders is so painful is because in their mind prior to that trade, all they see is the positive win. All they see is the money, the glory, the great things they're going to get from a win. So the moment the trade goes in the other direction, it's the anchoring effect in psychology and pairs of opposites in psychology. If there's so much pleasure for the position being a win, there's going to be a lot of pain associated with the position being a loss. So when you do this visualization and you prime your mind to have either outcome you're prepared for, and you're planned for, and you've risk managed for, so either outcome can happen. And now if you do take a loss, it's great. I've prepared for that, planned for that. I made the right decision because this trade was according to my process. I know over a large sample space, I'm going to end up profitable because I'm executing an edge. Positions a win, prepped a plan for that. I know I'm going to need to continue to do this because over a large sample space, I'm going to be consistent because I'm executing on my processes, on my plan. I highly encourage you to try this visualization out for 2 months. Give it a try for a couple months. Before every position you take, visualize both a win and a loss, the outcome. And what you're trying to do in a sense is you're trying to disattach from the outcome. I talk about this a lot. You're trying to become neutral in the outcome and really get to a state where either outcome doesn't really matter on the individual trade. What matters is consistently executing on the process. And I think if traders prime themselves to realize that either outcome can happen and it doesn't really matter what the outcome is, then you give yourself the most and the greatest probability of going back and ensuring you're making process-based trades and you're trading according to your edge and trading according to your trading plan. That's ultimately where consistency comes. Consistency comes from the consistent execution of your edge, of your trading plan. The one thing that will stop you from doing that is being addicted to the win, seeing only a positive outcome, only seeing a win in your mind prior to that trade, trading based on this emotional greed of wanting to grab that win, having unrealistic expectations. That's going to kill your consistency because it's going to take you away from your trading plan. This visualization will help ground you, make you aware that either outcome is possible. The outcome doesn't really matter. What matters is making sure you're executing your plan and your processes. Give this visualization a try, check it out. It will be useful for a couple months. Also start implementing the Bulletproof Your Mindset tool with this visualization. Do both together so you can build up that self-awareness before you make a decision as a trader. It's crucial. So you can see what type of decision are you making. You're making a process-based decision that will lead to consistency, or you're making an outcome-based decision which will lead to inconsistent boom and bust results. And then when you're ready, check out the 12-week program. I share everything that I've learned over the last 6 years being a trader myself, a performance coach to hundreds of traders one-on-one, having thousands of traders go through my programs, consulting for education companies and consulting for prop firms. I share all my theories, all my tools, all my principles on ensuring that you overcome the psychological challenges that are holding you back as a trader and ensuring you get funded accounts, continue to scale those. Everything is covered A to Z. It's my signature program in the 12-week program. So check that out, links in the description. But I look forward to seeing you all in the next video where we discuss some more trading mindset stuff.